Uh-huh. I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Yep. Sometimes that's all I can say. Yep. Man. How far I've come is really unbelievable. But I finally figured it out, man. God allowed me to have the life I've had so that I can become experienced at so many different things. And in this experience, when I'm talking and sharing with people, I will be able to relate to a lot of different circumstances. Not exact, but just the circumstances, you know. If a person comes to me and they say, man, I've been down and out. Okay, well, I know what that is. Man, I didn't have any direction. Okay, got that, been there. Man, at one point in time, man, I just kept piling mistake on top of mistake. Okay. So, I think what I'm trying to say to everybody is when you're going through life and life is dealing the cards that it deals, I want you to understand that life deals everybody these cards. The disappointment card, the setback card, the failure card, the mishap card, the unexpected misery card. Everybody gonna get the grief card. Everybody gonna get the rash of bad decision card. Everybody gonna get them. Understand that going in, that everybody is gonna get these cards. Is how you play them, though. From time to time, one more time, it's how you play them. From time to time when I'm watching TV, I love to watch the World Series of Poker. I like watching poker tournaments on TV because it's really weird what's happened to sport, to poker. They're actually trying to call it a sport, and it's the everyday guy that doesn't have to be athletically inclined to anything, who has a shot of winning a title if they play their cards right. The best poker players in the world don't have the best hands. They just make the best plays. I've seen guys win a hand with 9-2 in their hand. That's nothing. And win their hand because they knew the bluff. They knew the odds. They calculated risk. They made the stakes higher than the other person was willing to pay. They gave off the illusion that they had something when in actuality they had nothing. So what I enjoy about poker and watching it is that these people here play the hand they dealt. And it ain't always a good hand. But it ain't whether your hand is good. And it ain't whether you're going to get dealt bad cards or not, because you're going to get dealt some bad cards. Everybody ain't finna get 2 bullets in their hand. You ain't finna get 2 aces when you get dealt, when you play and draw poker. Some of your cards going to be nothing, but you got to turn that nothing into something. So when you get dealt these cards in life, it ain't the fact that you keep getting them dealt. I was talking with a young person yesterday, and we were talking. And we keep having the same conversation over and over and over. And they could not understand why they were not moving forward. But I said, you don't understand. Every time we talk, we have the exact same conversation. It is simply because you keep getting your cards and you playing them the same way. See, until you make a conscious decision to do something different, the results will continue to be the same. See, here's the way this works. When you're dealt the disappointments in life, it's how you handle the disappointments that determine the outcome and who you are. Because everybody going to be disappointment. Everybody going to lose a loved one. Everybody going to make a bad decision. Everybody going to wake up one morning and have done something they regretted. Everybody going to get caught at the wrong time. Everybody gonna make a mistake. It ain't just you. It is how you play your cards when they get dealt to you that determine who you are. Now, how do I play my cards better? First of all, it's a mindset. Quit looking at everything as just the end when it happens to you. Oh, Lord, woe is me. No, everybody got your circumstances somewhere. It ain't, oh, woe is me. It's, hold on, man, okay? Let me play this out to see how God done connected this to something else. See, soon as a person have a setback, what's the first thing a lot of people do? They go straight negative. I can't seem to get a break. I can't seem to move forward. Hold on, man. Do you realize this could be connected to something? See, you got to understand, man, that this thing is all connected, that you're not having these mishaps and these spills and accidents and falls for no reason. It's so you can become experienced at them. So when he takes you to the next level, when it happens again, you'll have know-how and how to handle it. If you keep throwing yourself off the cliff every time something happens, you're just going to be a cliff diver. Man, stop tripping yourself out. I was talking to this young person. I kept saying, and you know what they tried to tell me? I'm trying to stay positive, but the people around here, they just killing that. Oh, I see. So when you learn something and you know something, you don't take ownership of it. You allow other people to come into what you know and believe and shake it loose from you. I don't care who you are, you're not doing me like that. Here's the deal. I have a gift that was given to me from God. That is the gift of comedy. That's what I've done. I've made the bulk of my living on that skill set right there. There are comedians who are supposedly friends of mine, who I've worked with, who get around in huddles with one another, and they say, man, Steve really ain't funny. I don't see what they be laughing at. He ain't funny to me. He wasn't the funniest king to me. Excuse me. You're irrelevant in this conversation. Because irregardless as to how you feel about me, there are people think that I'm knocked down, keel over funny. But more importantly, I own the gift that God gave to me. I take ownership of his blessing. Because you don't think it's so. You ain't taking that from me. Stop letting people steal your joy. Stop letting people take what you're supposed to know. Look, I'm a kind person at heart. Man, you ain't nothing. Now you sitting there going, man, I guess I ain't. What you tripping for? You are a kind person. Own that. Take ownership of it. Stop letting things God has given you be taken away from others. The devil's a cold player, and he got cold players working for him, just shaking, just taking stuff from you. You know, I'm a hard worker. I really am intelligent. You stupid. Man, I thought I was a hard worker, man. They came in here and said I was stupid, man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What? Excuse me. You're a very bright person. Hey, y'all, take ownership. When God gives you something, blesses you with a gift, a talent, a skill set, a mindset, own it. Don't let people come in here and take it from you, man. Okay, I probably shouldn't have went there.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down. Now, how exactly, I haven't decided. But know this, down it's going. Off is popping. Is what it's going to be. So now that I've come to a conclusion, this is how I'm going to start it. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. It was the 3rd of September, and that's how I decided to start it. Because I'm so sick of them people online doing the intro, acting like it's too long. That's how we did our songs back then. If we wanted a 2-minute intro, we did a 2-minute intro. The fact that you don't have time, speed on through your little new music. Do it, making these 90-second hits and all this here. 2 minutes and 22 seconds records. Who do that? Can't even get into the song. We got to hear them learn the song, then it's over with. Then after that, then your ass come with the remix. But we tired of this. We music-loving people. Learn how to write a song. Reason songs are so quick because you ain't got no lyrics. Somebody want to keep saying this? Now, welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. This show is about music, inspiration, uplift, information, humor. Humor me.
Yeah.
Humor.
But above all else, and that was my form of humor. Now, if you didn't like the humor, I understand, because it's not funny to everybody, especially my kids. Oh, Daddy, you so wrong. Shut up. Shut up. Charles' raggedy ass make me sick. Don't tell me I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I deserve to be right.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. You should have saw how I felt when they came in and told me you was coming into this world. I'm wrong.
Okay.
You should have seen that day.
Hey, what's wrong?
Talk about
You
wrong.
mad at
Enough
me?
already.
I felt wronged. And then for the next rest of your life, I've had to take care of you. Now, something looked wrong with that.
Man.
And I'm saying all this because at 65, I've decided I want my children to start taking care of me right now. Not no damn when you get it together, you've had plenty of time. Having birthdays and everything. It's time now. Take care of me. Pay me back.
You'll never get it. You'll never get it.
Yeah, my daughter
Oh,
said she was
man.
going to buy me a car. I said, a car?
A car.
You know how many cars I bought you, young lady? A car?
Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning
Not
Show.
welcome them.
Yeah, all right now, here we are. Oh, I feel better.
Okay, you bent it.
Yeah, you did. All right, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, I think he got it all off his chest. We'll have the pastors and church complaints right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now, the day after Sunday, for Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam with church complaints.
We are here in this barbarous day of recognition. We gather commentariously as we benefify all of the things that people have Spotified. And now we grucruishly. I like that. Grucruishly
Yeah.
sit here in anticipation of what is to become next. Ladies and gentlemen, Deacon Def Jam with church complaints.
Yes, thank you, Pastor. Brother Amos Davis sprayed that stuff in the toilet that helps the smell. Apparently it didn't work. The church bathroom cannot be used for 8 weeks. The church wants you to ban him from using the bathroom in any of the church facilities. That's Brother Amos Davis, Pastor.
I'm perfectly fine with that. Brother Amos, from now on, when you have to go to the restroom, you have to walk down to the corner gas station. Now, you're going to miss a lot of the word, but we will miss a lot of things, too.
Yes, Lord.
An eye for an eye.
Yes.
So that's the solution to that.
Down to
He'll
the
be
service
using the
station.
bathroom down at the racetrack.
All right, then. Pastor, we got a situation here. Lil Darius Leonard went to his senior prom. Now, the problem is he and his date took 4 choir robes and made a tuxedo and a dress out of the material. Now, we got 4 members without a robe, and Sister Joyce wants permission to whoop they behind. That's your call.
I saw these outfits online. That girl had amazing talent. I think we on to something right here. And seeing as how the robes is missing from the senior citizens choir, I'm perfectly comfortable with that. They forget what Sunday it is anyway. A lot of them don't even wear robes. So
That
we're going to
is
allow the talent to show through as opposed to the sin. You
All
with me?
right.
All
I
A
understand.
little grace and mercy now.
All right. Now, as you know, Pastor, we had communion on Sunday. Somebody put lunch meat on the crackers for communion. Some of the members are asking, can we keep that and make it permanent from now on? That's your call. I don't know who did it, but everybody likes it, that they put the lunch meat on the crackers.
This is not a snack. This is communion. This is not a snack. We will not be putting lunch meat on there. And also, you're going to stop replacing the Mogan David Manischewitz wine with hard alcohol. It must be red in color. I don't know who put the gin in these cups and trying to turn this into something else, but this is communion. I must remind you.
It's holy.
That's right.
It's for the blood and the body.
That's right, Pastor. That's right. All right. Kyrie Irving is asking for our prayer, be on our prayer list, but of course he wants us only on certain days. That's your call though, Pastor.
We're not doing anything for Kyrie Irving. Kyrie has obviously he's going through some things, and I've learned to be more politically correct in my answers and responses. I think we are dealing with someone with mental concerns. So therefore, we are not at liberty to make derogatory remarks about anybody that has a mental concern. And we are all concerned about him mentally.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Now, moving along, I don't think you realize this. I didn't play it for you, but Attorney Benjamin Crump joined the church virtually via Zoom. And here is his testimony, Pastor. This is what he had to say.
Okay.
Is it on? It's on? Okay. First of all, giving honor to God, Pastor Motown, Deacon Def Jam, and Christian friends. It's a pleasure to join the Jackpot of Jerusalem, because I need a church home. When you marching for justice like I do, you need a church home. When you fighting these white folks every single day, you need a church home. When you nobody has passed out more tissue than I have. You need a church home. Thank you.
Attorney Crump. Is he live on Zoom or?
Yeah, he's there right now, Pastor.
Attorney Crump.
Yes, Pastor Motown.
We want to thank you for your service to the black community. But we don't want this over here on a regular basis. We got the word to teach. And we don't have a church of people that like protesting. So why did you pick our church?
Cause I can't. I'm tired, Pastor Motown. I'm getting calls all time of the night, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. I got a case going on right now with Sister Leonard. It's suing Sister Marsha over recipes for chicken. And don't nobody own the recipes for chicken. I'm tired.
Yes, Attorney Crump. Thank you so much. Listen, I'll tell you what we'll do. You come here once a month, okay?
Thank you so much.
Just come once to the month. You just want. We can't have him in here every Sunday, Sister. It's too much stress. He brings in all these. Look at him holding his head. We don't need that in here.
So hard, Pastor.
He works hard in here. We have.
I can't save everybody. I'm not gonna do it. I'm telling you, some of y'all cases ain't gonna get picked up. I'm not doing it.
I'm trying to help us too. We don't need all that protesting down here.
You don't want the camera.
That ain't the type of church we in. All these cameras and press in here. Next thing you know, we'll have Jesse and Al Sharpton down here. We don't need all that. All eyes on me. We don't need that.
Not Tupac.
Thank you so much, Attorney Crump. Do the best you can, here. Continue the good fight.
All right. Thank you, Pastor Motown, Deacon Def Jam, and special guest, Attorney Benjamin Crump. Up next, ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey.
I apologize for not being funny at all this morning.
Right after
Thank you so much. My apologies.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, President Biden had a few jokes at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Ellen DeGeneres taped her final show and bid us all farewell, nephew. I know that's your girl. You love her so. And as celebration of life was held for the late fashion icon Andre Leon Talley. We'll talk about all these stories at the top of the hour, but right now it is time for Ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey reporting for duty. All right, Carmen in Toledo writes, I am a 38-year-old single woman, and I've got two men that got into a fist fight over me after telling me that I'm giving mixed signals. Just because I'm sleeping with them both doesn't mean I want to be with either one of them. Why can't they get it?
Wow. So let me ask you a question, sister.
Carmen.
Would you get it if somebody you were sleeping with was sleeping with two women? Would you get it?
Sounds like she would.
Well,
based on
well,
this.
they don't.
Yeah.
They don't get it. They not gonna get it because they thought it was theirs. You know. Now, have you told them that you're sleeping with each one of them, or did they stumble across this information? See, that's the key. Yeah. If you tell me that's what you're doing, then cool, got it, no problem. Watch this.
Well, both of them told her that she was giving mixed signals.
Well, she probably is, because you know when you in the act, you get those signals. It's all yours. You know, you hollering my name. See, making me think it's mine. You know,
it's hers.
You know, you ain't in here talking about no. Who's Steve and Tommy? You know, you ain't said that. You ain't said that.
Ain't nobody saying that.
Yeah.
All right, Carmen.
I don't know what to tell you. It's a dangerous game, though.
All right, moving on to Henry in Birmingham. Henry says, I'm a retired divorced grandfather and I'm trying to date, but my daughter thinks I'm lonely. And she left her 14 and 12-year-old at my house one Friday evening. I had a date, so I left them for 3 hours.
There you go.
My daughter got so mad, though, CLO, that she has not let them visit. Shouldn't I be mad at her for dumping them off on me?
Yeah, you should. You should.
Yeah.
But she's still not going to bring them by there no more, pimp. You do understand that. She's not bringing them by there no damn
Henry.
more. Yeah. Now, she shouldn't have just dropped them off. She think you lonely. You ain't. You trying to date. Now, problem solved. She won't bring them by, and you free to date.
But he wants to see his grandkids.
Well, you're going to have to go over there,
off.
dude. You're going to have to go over there. You retired. You got time. You're going to have to go over there.
Well, she should have asked him first, don't you think, before she just dropped
Absolutely,
the kids off?
she should have.
Yeah.
But he got to go now. How old were the kids again?
12 and 14.
Yeah, you can stay your ass at the house by yourself for 4 hours.
For 3 hours? She's mad
A 12
about
and a 14-year-old? Yeah. Yeah, you can stay
All
at the
right.
house by yourself.
They can do that.
They can. All right, moving on to Carol in Albuquerque. Carol writes, I'm in a singing group and I'm having sex with our road manager. I am falling for this guy and I know for a fact that his wife is cheating on him. I want to be honest with him, but I'm afraid it will backfire. What do I do in this situation?
Well, first of all, a singing group in Albuquerque, you pretty much free to do whatever you want to do. You ain't got a chance of coming out of there with a hit.
You're going with this.
I ain't never heard of a hit coming out of Albuquerque. So whatever you down there doing, just keep on doing it. The fact that you in the band should have been the last thing you typed into this email. What band you done heard of coming out of Albuquerque, New Mexico? So there, you got time to sleep with this woman's husband. And she got time for all this here, because you ain't down there making hits. That's for damn sure.
That's not what she wants to know.
What I want to know is how you done wrote in you in a band in Albuquerque,
Why
New
is
Mexico.
the location the issue? That's not the question.
She does not. That's not the point.
Because first of all, she ain't got to worry about her career, is what I'm getting at. So this ain't a career buster, because there ain't no hits coming out of Albuquerque. This ain't Dayton where Slave and Ohio Players and Roger Troutman came out of. This ain't Philly where Patti LaBelle and Mays come out of. That ain't what this is. This ain't Atlanta, Usher, Jermaine Dupri. This ain't Detroit, Motown. You in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Should she tell this man that his wife is cheating on him? That's what she wants to know.
I want to know what music they making in Albuquerque is what I want to know.
You're stuck on that, Steve.
Why is there a band? Did she even mention this coming out of Albuquerque? I can't get past. What is the name
What's
of
the name of the
group?
band?
She didn't mention that.
Band out of Albuquerque.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Le Hot Tamales Alejandro Rodriguez. Yeah, featuring the black lady that writes into the Steve Harvey Morning Show, Rita.
Carol. Her name is Carol.
Oh, God. So you have no advice for her? She's sleeping with a married road manager. She wants to know, should she tell him that his wife is cheating on him? Because obviously she wants the road manager to herself because she's falling for him.
Yeah.
Once
See,
again,
I
go
think
ahead
what
and
did
say
happen,
it. Go ahead and
what I think was
Uh-huh.
they had a gig
I knew it.
Once I knew we were going to get back to
down at
Albuquerque.
this place called the Hacienda. And
What?
the Hacienda. They was performing at the Hacienda.
Uh-huh.
And she saw the road manager's wife in the bathroom.
Okay.
And she came out the bathroom. She looked under the stall and saw one set of cowboy boots and saw a sombrero on the ground next to it. And when she came out that booth, she didn't have on that hat. That's all I'm saying. And so
Where's the
she wants to
Hacienda
tell-
at?
Hacienda is on the north side of Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
It's
By the
'cause
mountains.
it's-
By the
Yeah, down there by the mountains, because it's only two clubs in there. It's the Hacienda and the Not So Hacienda.
Not so.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
road
And
trip.
both them is in there.
To this next one.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's two brothers
Did
that
you help
own the
her at
clubs.
all?
And the first brother opened up the Hacienda, but him and his brothers is enemies. And his brother opened up the Not So Hacienda. And, you know.
So this is
and
deep.
So yeah,
Way
it's a
deeper,
whole
yeah,
thing
than
in
we
here.
thought.
All
So are you going to help Carol at all?
No.
Oh, Kelly ain't got no real problem. Real problem is she can't perform at both them clubs no more. That's the bigger
The real
problem.
problem.
Her group.
Yeah, and so now they're gonna have to venture down over to Santa Fe and see if they can get into that circuit.
Venture down.
Because the two clubs down there is the Tamale and the Hot Tamale. Them two clubs down there. It's a 4-club circuit, huge in that area.
Sorry, Carol. All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Trevor Noah headlined the White House Correspondents Association dinner on Saturday night, and President Biden cracked jokes before more than 2,000 guests as D.C.'s biggest annual party returned after 2 years of COVID-19 restrictions. Now, as the president took the stage, he said special thanks to the 42% of you that actually applauded. Okay, so it wasn't a lot of people. That was, less than half the room applauded for him, he was
So
saying.
was he bombing?
Well, it sounds like maybe he was a little bit, and then his approval rating, of course, is not that high. So the president was on a roll with the jokes and continued with, this is the first time the president has attended this dinner in 6 years. It's understandable. We had a horrible plague followed by 2 years of COVID and an apparent reference to Donald Trump.
Wow.
That's funny as hell to me.
Yeah, Donald Trump, of course, never attended the dinner while he was in office. The black tie dinner, of course, is for reporters, officials, and celebrities. It was held at the Washington Hilton. It was $350 per plate. Okay?
What's on that plate? $350.
I don't know. Probably chicken, just like on
I
the
gotta go by
$5 plate.
myself. I can't take everybody.
Steve, have you
Hey,
ever been?
y'all,
Have you been?
$700?
they've never asked me to do nothing like that. They ain't gonna ask me to do that.
Oh, I was wondering. Have you
I don't
Kim
have that type of
Kardashian
humor.
was there. Mhm.
Yes,
I don't
you
have
do.
that type of humor. No,
To
they
host
never
it?
would let me do that. No, hell no. They've never even asked me. You gotta ask
You
somebody
think you can
else
do it
that
without
type of
cussing?
See, that's gonna be part of the problem right there.
You be calling out the senators. And
You know, I'm gonna use your name and stuff. Hannity gonna be in it. You know, stuff I be, stuff
You know,
I be
that's why
really
Trump
feeling.
never went.
Right.
That's because he couldn't take the criticism. He couldn't take the jokes. That's
well,
why
he's
Trump
a bully.
didn't go.
That's why.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, he
can't
he
take
couldn't take it.
Didn't he go one time and President Obama laid his ass out?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't. He wasn't
was
president.
That was
President Obama.
before he was
Yeah.
president.
Yeah, he wasn't president then.
Yeah.
He never went wild, you know.
Yeah,
Because
President
he could
Obama
not
was
take
was a G at his dinners.
Yeah,
he
was.
handled it. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a G.
That birth certificate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was ready.
He practiced. He did it.
Yeah,
he had
was ready for it.
timing
Well,
down.
he actually had timing. I just don't see
Yeah,
Joe
timing.
Biden with timing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Joe Biden just up there reading the jokes.
That somebody wrote. That somebody else wrote.
Well, after
Hard to be funny when it look like you ain't gonna make it.
Come on.
This is why they didn't ask you to host.
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
Right
Now
there,
you know
ain't
why.
nobody think that was funny. I do.
Yeah, you might be right, Steve. I like it when you censor yourself. After 19 seasons, daytime TV legend Ellen DeGeneres took her final bow as host of the Ellen DeGeneres Show. She did that on
No.
April 28th. Yeah. That's your baby, Tommy. Yep. Yep, April 28th. She taped her final episode. Ellen reflected on the moment with a sentimental nod to the past. She said, when we started this show back in 2003, the iPod didn't exist. Social media didn't exist. Gay marriage wasn't legal.
The iPhone didn't exist.
Yeah. Ellen said, we watched the world change, sometimes for the better, sometimes not. But whatever was happening, my goal was always for the show to be a place where we could all come together and laugh for an hour. Ellen ended her message with gratitude for her fans. Being invited into your life, she said, has been the greatest privilege of my life and has brought me incredible joy. Thank you.
So Shirley, what all wasn't here when she started the show again?
iPhone didn't exist. Social media back in 2003 did not exist.
But
And gay
iPhone,
marriage
though.
wasn't legal. She said the iPhone did not exist in 2003.
How much money she done made, dog?
Is that where we're going with this?
Did you?
How much money Ellen done made?
Hundreds of
Millions.
millions.
Really?
Millions, billions, trillions.
No, hundreds of millions.
Wow.
But
what I used to love?
she had the show, she had her game show, she has
The game
you
show
know,
was nothing. No.
home products.
That
No,
talk
no,
show.
no,
worked
no,
hard.
no.
You, Steve.
I think Ellen made more money on her social platform than she did on her TV show.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow. Really,
Ellen
Steve?
DeGeneres was absolutely brilliant at business. And I'll say it again. I've done the show a bunch of times.
You have.
I've never in all of my TV career been around a kinder person in television. I don't care what. I've done every show there. I've done all the talk shows, all the late night shows, all the daytime shows. I've never met a kinder person than Ellen DeGeneres, whose one aim was to make people feel good. If you did your pre-interview and you said something that might not be nice, it was taken out.
Wow. Well, her whole thing was be kind to one another. She said that at the end of every
Yeah,
show.
I didn't
Be
care for that,
kind
but
to
that
one
was her
another.
thing.
I like that. You didn't like it? Why?
No,
What do you
'cause
mean?
It got in the way of a bunch of jokes.
Be kind to one another.
Can't be
4
kind
words.
to everybody now, Ellen. Some of these, we got to do some of these jokes now. Everybody don't get kindness from me. We got to do some of these jokes now. And I can't come on here every week and do jokes about puppies and snowstorms. Some of these jokes got to be about people.
She did a lot of giving back, boy.
Yes,
a lot
yes,
of
she did.
philanthropy
Yes, she
work.
did.
She did a lot. I mean, you would cry watching the Ellen show. How much she just gave away money and cars and.
I've never cried watching the show myself personally, but
What is
Were you
wrong
ever
with you? You
scared?
know what? There's something wrong
Were
with
you ever
I just
scared?
want to
There's
be
a
that
lot
other
wrong
voice
here.
of reason today.
All right, we're moving on. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, Tommy has something on his mind. We'll find out what that is right after this.
It's not an iPad.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Tommy, what is on your mind this morning? It's always something on your mind. What is it
Just a
now?
little something. I need to talk to the head man in charge. All right, so I got 2 TV shows, all right? I'm in production on one. I'm going to be in production on another one in the next few weeks.
Oh,
But now, but now I actually have a show that is my own that I want to go pitch. And I don't know the route to take. Who do I take my show to? Is it better for me to take it to the network that I'm actually on? And the big question is, can I say that it's also being executive produced by Steve Harvey? See, that way, a lot of heads turn. I get my show picked up immediately when I get that. When I go in there with you attached, see, I'm
Two
winning.
things. First of all, congratulations.
Yay!
Secondly, I will EP the show with you.
All right.
Thirdly, you have to take it to the people you are on TV with first.
Okay.
And give them a first right of refusal. Only problem you have is if you have not wiped out the exclusivity clause in your contract, you may not be able to go elsewhere and do a show. So you have to check your exclusivity clause. Now, what I do in all my shows, before I do anything, after I negotiate it, I go to and find the exclusivity clause and have it removed. Oh, I get fought on every last one of them. But as you can see, I have been on ABC, NBC. I've done Fox's New Year's Eve. You know, I'm back on ABC again. Family Feud is on everything, every station. So I take those exclusivity clauses out. You want to consider that. But Oprah and them are really, really fair over there at OWN, and if you have another opportunity, I don't see them blocking you from doing it. It cannot be, it just can't be in the same genre. It can't do a dating show.
No, nowhere close.
Other than
Ooh, it's on tape. I got an EP. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Carla, Shirley, I got an EP.
I did.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Now,
He gave you the green light. There you go.
Let me tell you what.
How much money?
Just 80.
80%?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You better get your life.
I don't know.
Why you look off, though? Why'd you just start looking off?
80.
There goes your show.
You want the name or not?
How you gonna pay your staff?
I can't. He got 80.
He got 20%.
Right back where I was.
20% is production costs. Every show gets 20% production fee. So if the show costs $20 million to produce a year, you get 20%, you get $4 million. You get $4 million to produce it. And then you pay your staff out of that and you.
You need a cheaper EP.
I'm not cheaper.
All right, we have to move on. You guys work it out.
Call that lady down in Albuquerque.
That was last hour.
Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, Van Jones says the lives of Black people have gotten worse under Biden. We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
On Friday, CNN political commentator Van Jones appeared on CNN's New Day with co-host John Berman. And Jones declared that the daily lives of Black Americans have gotten worse under President Joe Biden, and disappointment is beginning to set in. Take a listen.
Day-to-day reality for Black folks hasn't improved. In fact, because of inflation and other things, it's gotten worse. And so you're starting to see that disappointment factor set in.
Do you think it will change the voting patterns?
Well, listen, I think that it may well. Also, don't forget, you have had a concerted effort on the part of conservatives to recast the Republican Party as the party of the multiracial working class.
And my question to Van Jones is, how has the Republicans... I've been watching these ads on TV here in Georgia, and I don't see how they're making it a more friendly thing. They got Donald Trump endorsing the new guy that's running for governor, right?
David Perdue.
And in the back of Donald Trump is the Blacks for Trumps t-shirts. And what they've done is they put that same black dude on there that they end up taking out, the black dude with the ponytail that was in all them groups and stuff and had been arrested and has a criminal record and was up for murder and all like that. They finally caught on to who he was and took him out. But in the ads, he's back in all of these Trump ads when Trump comes on to support a certain candidate. I've noticed that. I just don't understand what the Republicans are doing to include when the Republicans are behind this hypocrisy of a stolen election. They are still running that. That's part of their campaign messaging, and that's still part of Donald Trump. I don't see how supporting a party that has this false claim that the election was stolen, how that's going to help black people. I don't see Republicans doing nothing to help black people or include them in the party.
Yeah, and they're trying to stop us from voting, making it very hard for us to vote.
And voter suppression is the biggest.
Yeah, that's their thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man.
A Gallup poll released earlier this month gave Biden an approval of 67% among black adults, which was a drop of 20% since he entered the White House. Beyond economics, black voters who supported Biden and the Democratic Party during the 2020 election feel they haven't gotten anything in return. Jones said, blasting the administration for having overpromised and underdelivered, failing to move significant legislation through the Senate. All right. Now, wasn't Van Jones the one that was crying when Joe Biden won the election in 2020 on CNN?
Look, cheering for Joe Biden or being overjoyed that there is no more Donald Trump, I think, can be played in the same sentence.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the joy for us was we knew that our vote turned back the worst 4-year period of our lives in the presidency. Because he was just so obnoxious. Now, I do know one thing, though. Have you noticed that you don't watch as much news anymore since Trump has been going off?
Yeah.
I mean, I needed a break, really, because I was too much CNN.
The anxious. What did he do today? What did he say?
I mean, man, it was crazy. It was a crazy way to live for 4 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he is correct. The ratings have gone down. Because he isn't president, because this dude was just so unbelievable as president. I went in and said, what did he do today?
Yeah,
and that was a tough way to live.
Did, Steve.
Everybody.
Yep. What has happened?
But
What's going on now?
I do not understand this narrative that so many Republicans have bitten into, talking about this was a stolen election. And they know good and hell well it wasn't.
Well, if you tell a lie long enough, people start to believe it.
It's amazing what they've done, man. But the sad part is, so many tens of millions of Americans are going along with it. And now with Van Jones saying stuff like this, when it's time for re-election, who they gonna put in there, man? Who?
Yeah.
Well, that's why we have to constantly vote in the local elections.
Absolutely.
Senate. That way the president can overpromise and get stuff done and pass through the Senate. It's not
because he can't make the Senate vote and we don't control it.
Exactly. We have to vote.
Van, and you know that.
Vote, no matter how hard they try to make it for us, we have to go out there and vote. All right, coming up next, it is the nephew with the prank phone call for today. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, I'm married to a messy Mitch. Got it? I'm married to a messy Mitch. We'll get into that in just a bit, find out what that's all about. But right now, it is time for the nephew and the prank phone call. What you got for us today, Neff?
Let me dig in here, Shirley, and find something that's going to be ignorant.
In your bag of pranks.
My bag of pranks I have today, parasites.
Ooh.
Parasites. Parasites.
What are those?
All right, all minds clear? Parasites. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Brian.
Yeah, this is.
Hey, Brian, this is Dr. Jacob. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I hear you, Doctor. I'm doing good.
Okay. Listen, you actually came in maybe like 2.5 weeks ago here to my office and got a physical for life insurance.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Everything okay?
Well, yeah, everything's going to be pretty good. I'd like to see if I can get you to come in, and everything's going to be fine. But I got a small procedure we'd like to do to actually, right now you're not approved for your life insurance due until this procedure's done. So if you don't mind coming in, we'd like to get you taken care of. When can I schedule you to come in? Like maybe tomorrow or the following day?
Yeah. What kind of procedure is it?
Well, actually, I don't know if you've heard of it. This is an osteotomy.
Nah, I got something. That's got something to do with my eyes. What's that?
So it's got something to do with your what now?
That's something to do with my eyes. I ain't heard of it. What's that?
No. Osteotomy has nothing to do with the eyes. No, nothing at all. We found a little bit of parasites in a particular area, and what we want to do is make sure we just remove it completely, and you'll be fine. You'll get your life insurance. You and your family will be great. So can I get you to come in tomorrow or maybe Thursday afternoon?
That's fine. What area I found the parasites in?
Actually, one of your testicles has some parasites. So what we're going to do is what's called a ocheostomy. An ocheostomy is actually removing that testicle completely, and then everything will be fine. It's all confined, and we'll be able to remove it. You'll be on your way. You'll get your life insurance, and everything will be fine. Okay? Like I said, can I get you to come in tomorrow?
What you gotta take my testicle?
Well, only one, and it's not going to take long. It's a 30-minute procedure, but we want to get you to come in tomorrow or the next day. Can we get you to? What day are you available?
I just went in for a routine physical. How I gotta remove a testicle?
Sir, you know what? Oftentimes when people come in for life insurance, these type of things happen. So we want to get you in and get it out as quickly as possible.
Man, nah, man. I went in for a routine physical, man. Y'all wasn't supposed to be checking all this extra stuff, man. I get a parasite in my testicle. Y'all gonna remove a testicle, man? I'm 25, man. My wife, we ain't got no kids, man. We trying to build. I gotta remove a testicle.
Let me say this to you, Brian. You're gonna be completely fine. You'll be able to create children. You'll be able to live a normal life. You know, you'll just be, you won't have all of them, but you'll have enough to create children. You understand?
That's good. Nah, man, I can't, I can't come in for that. Nah.
Sir, is there any way I can get you in tomorrow or tomorrow afternoon or the Thursday afternoon so we can kind of get this thing taken care of and we can get you moving on your way and the people can get the life insurance papers together and so forth?
Nah, man. Man, we ain't rescheduling. Man, I need a second or third opinion on that, man. You talking about taking away one of my man, we ain't rescheduling nothing, man. I'm gonna need to see another doctor, man. It's some
Sir, you can go around the entire city and see several doctors. I'm here to tell you you're just gonna be wasting time. I'm gonna try to knock this thing out for you.
Knock it out. I ain't agreed to nothing. This some man, y'all just doing this to get money, man. This is scheduling nothing, man. I need a second or third opinion. This bull.
Brian, I tell you, if you come in and let me get this thing taken care of, you know, I have you back. You know, big Ballin shot calling before it's all over, you know?
What big Ballin shot calling, man? I told you, man, I ain't going in for none of that, man. I'm supposed to tell my wife, man, this ain't cool, man. I ain't going in for that, man. I'm rescheduling, man.
You reschedule? What do you mean you're rescheduling, sir?
Man, I'm getting another opinion. I ain't going in for that.
Okay, but I'm trying to make you a big baller, shot caller, you know?
Man, what is your name, man? You supposed to be a doctor. You're making little jokes, man. You doing a little play on words, man. That ain't even funny, man. I'm calling the insurance party telling them they send me to a doctor, man. Man, you think you're funny. It ain't funny, man. You over here making a little jokes, man. That ain't funny, man. I'm getting taking an opinion, man.
After getting all of the work that we got, the blood work, the urine work, the complete physical, that's when we realized that you had parasites in a particular area. So what we're trying, I'm trying to make humor in it just to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. I apologize. All right?
Man, that ain't funny, man. You ain't the one losing no. Man, that ain't funny, man. If I had a situation, the nurse would have told me then. Y'all ain't tell me nothing, man. You had me thinking I'm all good. Now you telling me I got to come in to remove a testicle, man.
We had to run tests on you, sir. We got tests back. Well, you do have the parasites, and what we want to do is make sure we get them completely cleared out. The only way I can clear that out is to remove that testicle.
You, man, this some man. I ain't got no parasites, man. Man, y'all be running all these tests on me, man. I'm going to another doctor, man, because this man, I ain't got no parasites, man. All these tests y'all talking about, y'all running me, I got to remove a that's some you over here making jokes. That's how I know you a doctor, man. I ain't got no parasites, man. I'm calling my insurance. I'm telling them I ain't dealing with your man, because you, man, I ain't got no parasites, man.
Brian, let me make you understand something clearly here. It's my job as a physician that if the patient doesn't come to me, it's my job to come to you and extract the problem. You're leaning towards me having to come to your home and extract the problem.
Man, what you want to come to my house, man? You I wish you want to step with the house, man, try to test this, man. You doctor, I'm going to another doctor, I'm getting another test, and they go, I ain't got no parasites, man.
Sir, you got the parasites, and you only have 24 hours for me to get
I ain't got
Sir, I have to move on this quickly, Brian, okay?
Dude, I'm not going to tell you that again. I ain't got no parasites, man. I've been with my girl 3 years. She ain't gave me I ain't got no parasites, man.
It's not something that's transmitted. It doesn't come from another human being. It just develops in 1 out of every 3 or 4 million people. You actually have it, Brian. I got to extract it from you.
You try to tell me I'm the 1 out of 3 million? That's man, you're not gonna come through my life like that. I ain't got no parasites, man.
Brian, there's something else that you have that I haven't told you about. There's something else I need to tell you.
What I got? You just told me I got parasites. What else do I got?
Brian, you just got pranked. You just got pranked by nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife, Anika, got me to prank phone call you.
I be man.
That's how we do it. Nice and smooth.
I like him.
See? That's how we do it. I be God.
Right.
He trying to tell me I'm the one.
Pranking ain't easy.
Somebody's
Pranking ain't easy, but somebody got to do it. You understand? It ain't easy, but somebody has to do it. I chose myself. Nephew Tommy. You understand that?
Yeah.
Was I stupid or not?
Greatest that's ever done it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that a question?
It is our honor to sit here and listen to him.
Yeah.
That's right,
Off
Steve.
the chain now.
You are the king of pranks.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Ooh, you can prank.
I just want to honor you, Mo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, do it, Steve. Go ahead. We have time.
Man,
You got time to honor me?
I've never met anybody more gifted, more talented. He's just, woo. Girl, I can't. Girl, I can't get it all. It's so many words to describe him. Let me try. Let me try. It's so hard.
One good one. One good one.
Oh, man.
So
Come on now.
Just
say it.
expedited.
Wow.
No, you didn't. Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah, expedited. You like that one?
One more.
Knock it out the park. Come on.
Yeah.
Say it.
Expedited, though.
Expedited, like abbreviated.
Yeah.
Expedited, abbreviated. I can't. It's just too many. I can't.
seconds,
I'm trying to
big
think of
words.
something. Short.
Coming up next.
Oh, hell.
Strawberry letter. The subject: I married a messy Mitch. I'm married to a messy Mitch. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, right before we get into the strawberry letter, I have to tell you, you know this, Mother's Day is coming this Sunday, and I have a special treat for you. Introducing my brand new candle line. It's called The Love Collection, and it's just in time for Mother's Day this Sunday. If you're in the Atlanta area, please join me this Saturday, May 7th, in Atlanta's Phipps Plaza at a store called Merge Co., right upstairs from the Gucci store, right across from Nordstrom in Phipps Plaza. Merge Co. is a Black-owned company, like I said, located directly above the Gucci store. I will see you there this Saturday, 1 to 4 p.m. Please come, have some fun. Meet me. I'd love to meet you. And thanks to everyone who's already ordered my candles. Thank you so much. You've gone to loveshirleystrawberry.com, the website, and ordered your candles, and they are on the way. Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative and so humbled by all of this. But thank you, and I'll see you Saturday in Atlanta.
I think it's a great business for you. I support all team members' business ideas. So as you come on the air with them, your leader has you have your leader's 1,000% support.
Thank you,
guidance
Steve.
and
Thank
love
you.
and understanding.
Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Support everything,
Everything. Appreciate
I'm
that.
EP and Tommy's new show.
Taking 80%.
You taking
80%. I guess you want 80% of my candle business. Fine.
I don't
fine.
want 80% of your candle business. You can keep that. I'm at just 50. That's all.
Just 50.
Well, thank you. I'm honored.
Yeah, because you've been with me so long, Shirley. I got to give you a chance. 50.
It's my first, right? Thank you. All right, it is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com. All you have to do is click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, pop, pop, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. Could be yours. You never know.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, I'm married to a messy Mitch. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a wife, mother, and businesswoman. I have known my husband for 13 years, and we've been married for 10 years. In the beginning, he was the popular one, and I was a wallflower. He would walk into a room, and everyone was dying to talk to him. Now that the tables have turned, he's become messy, and he starts mess in our family and amongst his friends. I can't say that he's a gossiper because everything he says is true, but he just shouldn't repeat what I tell him. Things took a shift in our relationship when he made some bad business decisions, and a few of our friends were involved, which caused them to lose a lot of money. We lost money as well. At the time, I got a promotion at work, and I was able to step in and get us back on track financially while he served 6 months on house arrest. There were 4 couples involved in his downfall, and only 2 of the guys involved have forgiven him and are working on rebuilding a friendship with him. I may be wrong for going behind his back and talking to them on his behalf, but I didn't want to see him depressed, broke, and friendless. I told my husband exactly how they felt and how they really didn't want to be around him, but they'd give it a try. We had a small party for my 40th birthday, and the friends group came. The couples talked to each other and kind of shunned my husband, so he felt some kind of way because it was at our house. He went off on them and said everything I had told him word for word. He's a messy Mitch, and he thinks it's okay to talk crazy to these people. He told my sister some things I said about her, and now we're not talking. If I can't confide in my husband, is our marriage over? Well, I don't necessarily think your marriage is over. No, I don't think that. I think you did leave a whole lot of stuff out of this letter. What did your husband do? You didn't tell us that. And by the way, please stop talking. Just stop talking right now. Your husband can't hold other people's money, obviously, and he can't hold water. He keeps telling people what you said. He's supposed to keep that private. Everyone in this letter is messy, and your husband is the worst. You left out exactly what he did, like I said, but it had to be something pretty bad because he had to do 6 months of house arrest. The thing is, he doesn't seem to have learned his lesson. That's the thing. He's still being a mess after whatever he did with his friend's money. But I guess it's hard to go from being the man, like you said, when he walked in a room, everybody was just clamoring to talk to him. And now, they ignore him or shun him even in his own house. So that's got to be a blow to his ego and everything. And I say he didn't learn humility during his house arrest. He needs to be trying to figure out how to pay these people back his money and to get his friends back. But they still might not want to be his friends because too much damage has already been done. I don't think your marriage is over, to answer your question, but it is in trouble right now because your husband can't seem to get it together. He's all over the place. He's all over the place. And it doesn't sound like he's even trying to fix the situation with the friend's money. Maybe he just lost it for good or whatever, but I think that's a good place to start if he wants to try and rebuild his relationships. Steve?
Well, it's a lot in this letter, but this letter, I'm married to a messy Mitch. I think you're married to a guy that's very accustomed to being the one, and is uncomfortable when he's not in the one position and is willing to do anything to get back to the one position. That's what you have here, young lady. Been married to the guy 13. He used to walk in the room and everybody was dying to talk to him. Now the table turned. Starts messing our family amongst his friends. I can't say he's a gospel because everything he says is true. Well, not quite everything. Oh, he's a big liar. Well, I don't know how you think everything he say is true. Well, we come back, we going to find out why his ass had that ankle bracelet on. That's what we finna find out right after this.
All right. We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after today's Strawberry Letter subject. I'm married to a messy Mitch. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter and finish up with your response. Subject, I'm married to a messy Mitch.
Absolutely. Here we go. This woman's been married to this man for 13 years. He used to be the guy. He walked into a room and all heads would turn. Everybody wanted to talk to him. She was just a wallflower. Well, things have turned now, and he's messy. He starts messing the family and amongst his friends. Then she makes the unbelievable statement, I can't say that he's a gossiper because everything he says is true. Well, we're talking about a man who was soon to be on house arrest, and so I don't know how everything he says is true. He lied to somebody. Well, let's find out. But he shouldn't repeat what I tell him. That's true. Things took a shift in our relationship when he made some bad business decisions, and a few of our friends were involved, which caused them to lose a lot of money. We lost money as well. Well, I'm going to tell you something right here. You lost all them friends. You can quit. You're going to try in this letter to put them back together. But once I lose a lot of money with you and your ass is still here, I don't give a damn how much of yours you lost. I'm not concerned about that. It's that $100,000 I gave your ass. See, or $50,000 or $25,000, whatever the little group cut was. I don't know how big the deal was, but they don't give a damn how much he lost. They lost money. At the time, you got a promotion and what you was able to step in and get us back on track financially. While he served 6 months on house arrest. There were 4 couples involved in his downfall, and only 2 of the guys involved have forgiven him and are working on rebuilding the friendship with him. This ain't gonna work. All they trying to do is cozy back up till they get their money back. Ain't nobody finna be friends with you again. 4 couples involved, house arrest, 6 months, ankle bracelet. See, Shirley says she don't know what he could have did. I'm telling you right now, this was some type of real estate Ponzi scheme because there was actually something, what you call it, tangible involved, and it just didn't work out. But the way he phrased it made it look like it was more than it could be. Thus, the money got lost, but it was a tangible asset involved, which is why he was on house arrest.
Okay, con man.
How do I know this type of stuff?
Yeah. How?
Because I have a colorful past with several friends that have done everything.
Do you really
I can go from murder all the way down to 4th degree misdemeanors. Yes, I have people I know who've done all of the above. Anyway, let's move on.
Yes.
I may be wrong for going behind his back and talking to them on his behalf, but I didn't want to see him depressed and broke and friendless. Now, she done went back trying to put their little friends back together, right? I told my husband exactly how they felt and how they really didn't want to be around him, but they'd give it a try. See, they don't want to be around him because he lied. See, all that stuff you said up in there thing about he ain't a gospel, but everything he say is true, he lied to get their money. He lied about the results. He lied about the potential earning, and he lied about when and how they was going to get it. So now, this ain't going to work. We had a small party for my 40th, and the friends group came. The couples talked to each other and kind of shunned my husband. So he felt some kind of way because it was at our house. Yeah, now I ain't mad at him. You over here, you talking to everybody, but you ain't talking to me. I'm sitting in the corner with this damn ankle bracelet on. See, that's what it was, because ain't nobody want to go over there, because you don't know how the ankle bracelet works. You can hear it if you get too close to the door. You can hear it because it hum a little bit.
What does it sound like?
You can hear it hum. You can hear it. You can hear it. Now, he can feel it. But see, y'all up in there now, he shunned at the house, and then he went off on them. And then he said everything I told him, word for word. He's a messy Mitch, which ain't what you want to say. And he thinks it's okay to talk crazy to these people. He also told my sister some things I said about her. Now we ain't talking. If I can't confide in my husband, is our marriage over? Pretty much. But your marriage is over because of that damn ankle bracelet. Y'all can't go nowhere. Hard to go to dinner with somebody got an ankle bracelet. And I'm going to tell you something else, too.
What?
Let me tell you something. You ain't finna talk to me crazy. And your ass sitting up there with this damn monitoring device on your damn ankle. You ain't finna talk to me crazy. Because all we gotta do, I'll take this whole argument out on the porch and put your ass in the immediate situation. If I walk down to the sidewalk, what you gonna do? You can't chase me. Boy, your ass will be double over in pain. You try to chase me with that ankle monitor on, sit up in a house arrest. House arrest ain't fun. You ain't been to dinner nowhere with him in 6 months. It's hard to have sex with that ankle bracelet on. You got your legs all cut up on the side and everything. This is hard. Sitting up in here, man. He done had him ran a real estate Ponzi scheme. Now his ass mad at everybody. Y'all don't come in my house. Y'all ain't gonna come up in my house and not talk to me. You over there with an ankle bracelet on. We ain't really even supposed to be here.
He can't have company.
Now quiet as it's kept. I've been on probation for 20 years. I'm not allowed to be around nobody with a record, felony, or weapon. Me and your ass really ain't even supposed to be in the same damn room. Quiet as it's kept. What he gonna do? He gonna call the police? What? I'd have walked over there and slapped him about my money. What he gonna do? What he gonna do?
At the party?
I'd have slapped him about my cut. What he gonna do? You got on an ankle bracelet.
All right. Thank you, Steve. Hit us up on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM.
Walk your ass out on that porch. Watch you drop
comment
to
on
your
today's
knees.
Strawberry Letter. You can also check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up next, it is Junior and Sports right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Shirley, second round NBA playoffs is what we got. Bucks 101, Celtics 89.
Boy.
Triple-double by the freak, man. That boy was out there balling. No Chris Middleton. It's just him. 24 points, 13 rebounds, and 12 assists. That's just a dominant performance. It's only one game, though. Bucks
I
lead
got a
the series.
prediction, Junior.
What's that?
4-0. 4 up, 4 down. This a sweep right here. This a
Of the
sweep.
Celtics?
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Now, them Celtics ain't no punks now.
Yeah.
No, they not.
It's just one game. It's just one
But
game.
if you just saw what I saw yesterday,
You gonna say sweep?
Yeah, I ain't see it. But I know they're not going to be able to do to the Greek what they did to Durant.
Oh.
You know, they played bully ball on Durant.
Yeah.
The problem with trying that with the freak is he start with the ball from the other free throw.
Yeah, and start running full speed.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Ain't nobody getting in his way. Also, man, Tommy, what about this Warrior Grizzlies game?
oh man.
Man.
This boy the truth, man.
Man, John
I'm
Morant's.
not talking about Curry either. I'm talking about Memphis.
Well, you know what they lost, man? 117 to 116. John Morant did have a game high of 34 points. You know, it's coming down to he could have won that game with the last second, man. That layup he just missed, he just had a hard angle. But it was like the play they drew up for him to get going full
Don't
speed.
nobody want to hear all that, Junior.
What do you mean?
Yeah. About to
Well,
hear
that's how
all
he
that
lost.
hard angle and all this here.
It was pretty hard.
It was a pretty hard angle to make that shot, huh? I mean,
He done made that shot 100 times. I done seen him do it.
they just want to hear about the loss.
I predict 7 games on this one.
Hey, man, did you see Draymond Green get ejected, T?
I didn't think he should have.
You don't think he should have got ejected?
I don't
Well,
think
man,
he
well,
should
he pulled the man jersey now. Okay.
I know it just
He did
didn't look
what,
deliberate
Junior?
though.
Bane was going up for Clark was going up for a layup. So under the goal, Draymond Green swipes at him, hits him in the face, and then grabs his jersey and pulls him to the floor. Probably a 1980 foul.
Perfectly
And he got
fine.
ejected. Yeah. They did not let him get that ball in that basket with Draymond saying, and they ejected him. And it's like, should he have been ejected or should he not? So they ejected him, but the Warriors still pulled it off. So tonight we got the 76ers in the Heat, and we got the Mavericks and the Suns. We're going to see how that go. I can't wait. But there's no Joel Embiid. No Joel Embiid. He's hurt. He's out. Orbital fracture. Mouth
That's anybody
concussion.
game now.
Yeah. It's going to be see what's happening. There you go, Shirley.
All right, Junior, thank you. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at the top of the hour right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so a woman returning home from vacation, get this, guys, found a couple lying in her bed and her furniture and personal belongings were gone. The unnamed resident noticed her front door was damaged and went inside to find a couple, a black male and a white female, just lying in her bed. The bed was the only piece of furniture left in the apartment. She secretly videotaped the couple as they were leaving. Take a listen.
Please show me how you got inside.
I'm gonna show you.
Because
So,
now I don't feel
I'm gonna show
safe.
you. I'm gonna show you step by step. Cause it's 3 ways you can get in your apartment. You got everything, man? What's up? Excuse me. I'm in your fault. Excuse me.
Yeah, please get all your things. I want you to do nothing about her.
Nah, we wouldn't. I'm gonna tell you how nobody can ever come in without a key.
I can't believe.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. I'm sorry.
What?
Did he say it's a learning experience?
That's that dope right there.
Good.
That right
It's
there.
the good
That's
kind.
dope.
Come on and
Could
call
have
it,
killed
nephew.
her. He could. Oh my God! You can't be talking to no criminal like. Oh Lord.
Let me show you how
I don't know what this is about, but the story is a lady came in and found two people in her apartment, in her house.
Mm-hmm.
The real story, if I walk in here, is what did the police find?
Yeah,
See,
hello.
'cause that's what this story gonna be about. It's gonna be what the damn police found, because I don't even understand this right here. I don't even get it at all.
I don't.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay. The theft, the fact that they stole her furniture and all of that, the bed was the only thing left in there. It
But
amounted
she
to
was
over.
talking to them?
Yeah, talking
He was-
to the
yeah.
criminal, the
That
robber.
don't make no sense.
Yeah, he was
That
trying
don't
to
make no
explain
sense.
how people
Sounds like
could
they moved
break into
everything
her
out
apartment.
and got tired and fell asleep. That's
Yeah.
what-
Yeah, maybe some together. But
She
anyway,
has got to know this guy or something.
it sounded like she did. They sounded very familiar.
Well,
the
let me
theft-
show you something now. I'm
Yeah,
gonna show you how
yeah.
you get up.
learning experience.
It's a learning experience.
Experience.
Tom,
Yeah, they stole over $49,000 worth of her stuff. This is according to the police report, and the video was posted online in hopes of finding the suspects because they got away. Just
how
they got away? She was right. They were asleep a minute ago.
Right, but she couldn't hold them, So the police got involved, and they're still looking for them.
Next story, Shirley.
It's a crazy story. I get it. It's a crazy story.
Next
He
story,
tried to tell
Shirley.
her-
This is too ignorant for us, and we have several
really?
ignorant people on the show.
Wait.
This is too
What
ignorant
did
for
you
us.
just say?
This is too ignorant for us, and we have several ignorant people on the show. We're not gonna sit here and let you do this to us.
You draw the line, Steve.
This enough is enough. We can't help everybody. We can't figure some stuff out.
Yes. That was crazy.
Did you want to hear? Let's hear it again. Maybe you could figure it out. Let's hear the tape. Let's take a listen.
Please show me how you got inside
I'm gonna show you.
because
So,
now I don't
I'm
feel
gonna show
safe.
you. I'm gonna show you step by step. Cause it's 3 ways you can get in your apartment. You got everything, man? Alright, what's up? Excuse me. I'm in your fault. Excuse me.
Yeah, please get all your things. I want you to do nothing about her.
Nah, we wouldn't. I'm gonna tell you how nobody can ever come in without a key.
I can't believe.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. I'm sorry.
Now he's polite.
Yeah.
He's a
Very polite criminal.
She asked him. Now
he
you get it.
said-
She asked him.
Now I
Please tell
heard
me.
this time. He said, "I thought you was gone."
He did
He
say
said that in there. Then,
She got a lot of
then the
nerve.
process, he said, "Excuse me." Excuse me.
He did. He
got
said
manners.
that.
It's 3 ways to get in your apartment. Let me
Yes.
show you. Then she said, "I can't believe this." Everybody's way too calm for these to be some total strangers in somebody's house. First, I'm not talking soft.
Right.
Screaming. I'm loud.
All right. Coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so the orange juice specialists at Tropicana admit that orange juice might not be the ideal choice for mixing with cereal. But in honor of National Orange Juice Day this Wednesday, May 4th, Tropicana is releasing a cereal specifically designed to mix with orange juice. It's called Tropicana Crunch. It will be the first ever cereal created to pair with Tropicana Pure Premium Orange Juice.
Don't nobody
This
want that.
unusual cereal will be given
No
away
milk,
for
it's
free.
Don't
Orange
ain't
juice,
nobody.
baby.
They're giving away free. That's the sign right there. Everybody
While
wants that.
supplies last.
No.
TropicanaCrunch.com is where you can get it. So would you try it? Is the question.
Just make
hell
orange
no.
juice. Oh.
I'm a cereal man. Cheerios, Wheaties.
Yeah.
With milk.
Yeah.
You understand?
But what about growing up back in the day? Did your parents tell you to use water?
I've had tap water on cornflakes. I had tap water on regular cornflakes. No frosted, nothing.
Nothing.
No, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Juice?
Orange?
That don't even make
juice.
that don't sound right.
Well, it's natural orange.
I had some
juice today.
Kool-Aid
Natural
on some
orange
cereal
juice
one
today.
time.
You put what?
Kool-Aid on some cereal one time.
Kool-Aid.
You just need a liquid.
You had to have that crunch, didn't you? It was the
Yeah,
crunch.
we was out of milk, and I just got creative that morning and put some Kool-Aid on it we had from the weekend.
What flavor? Grape?
It was not good.
Was it grape
That's
Kool-Aid?
a lot of sugar.
Grape or red, you know. We
That's
ain't
what we
make
did.
sense.
Red or
Yeah.
grape, right?
Grape, that's it. All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time for a round of Would You Rather. Guys, would you rather be without your 2 front teeth, or would you
B.
rather be without your 2 kneecaps?
Oh,
B.
Ooh.
no.
Well, I can
Hey,
get them. I'm gonna get them teeth in tomorrow.
Yeah, you got
I
stuff
need
to
them
do.
kneecaps. I need them kneecaps.
Yeah.
Them kneecaps.
going
You're gonna be walking, pop locking the whole damn time you walking. Yeah, without them damn kneecaps, man. Something to stop your leg from going back. You just in there just walking all dislocated and stuff. Oh hell, here he comes.
Without them kneecaps, you're gonna fall and knock the rest of your teeth out pretty soon.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather no kissing during sex, none at all, or would you rather sloppy, wet kissing during sex? Sloppy and wet, or none at all?
Yeah, I'm good either way.
Yeah. Either way, I'm cool. Yeah.
Either one. A or B.
Yeah. ARB. Both. Long as we doing it, it don't matter. It's ARB.
I don't give a damn. What is your preference? I'm in. Hey baby.
You're here to please.
Hey baby.
What you want?
I'm here for you.
You want dry mouth, no mouth, wet mouth? What you need?
We good.
All right. Would you rather
I'll fan you while we do if you want to. What you need?
Would you rather live in a Walmart for 3 days, or would you
Hell
rather
yeah.
live in a tiny house for 1 day? Walmart for 3.
Oh, I'm all over Walmart.
What? With a ball.
Man, I blow up one of them mattresses.
Yes.
I done fired that
got
pit up they got
food.
out there in the lawn section. Oh yeah, I'm good.
They'll
You
be
got
so sick
food,
of
you
my
got
ass at that
peaches.
Walmart.
What would you be doing, Steve?
I have all them TVs on, watching all different shows.
At one time.
I be riding the bike all down through there.
Hopping
To
a
the
wheelie.
side right quick.
I be making sandwiches. Have about 9 boxes of crackers open. Be down there at the cash register just eating candy.
Don't they have fishing poles at Walmart?
Hell yeah, I be down there casting, learning stuff right here.
The garden center with the lawn.
Be up there,
All
be
of
putting
that.
black tape on all them damn security cameras so I can just do like I want to do.
3 days at Walmart.
All right, last one. Would you rather
Oh,
always
Walmart.
say, yes, thank you. You're right. Would you rather always say exactly what's on your mind, or would you rather never talk again?
Oh no, hell, hey,
Hey.
I think we all do
I'm
that.
practicing that now.
Yeah.
I'm working on that. In about 10 more years, mission accomplished. I'm not gonna hold back nothing. How about 10 more years, dog? I get this $1 billion, you ain't got to worry about it. Better not be on the wrong side of me.
All right, guys. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up, it is the last break of the day. And of course, we'll have some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day on this Monday. And I just want to remind everybody that Mother's Day is coming up this Sunday, of course. Please join me this Saturday, May 7th, from 1 to 4 p.m. at Phipps Plaza in Atlanta at a store called Merge Co. Merge Co. Why, Shirley? Why? Because I'm introducing my brand new line of candles called the Love Collection, okay? It's my line. I'm introducing it. It's the first time I'm venturing into something like this, and it's just in time for Mother's Day. So come on by, see me, get your mom a candle, get the woman in your life a candle. Again, 1 to 4 p.m. this Saturday, May 7th at Merge Co. in Atlanta's Phipps Plaza, just above a Gucci store. Mm-hmm.
Well. I would waste time with a bunch of brevities and, things and salations and all of that, but I ain't really got time. I just called in to say, Shirley.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, Sister Odell.
You got a new candle collection?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Congratulations, sweetie.
Wow, thank you. This is such a surprise. I wasn't expecting
the surprise ain't here yet. Here's the surprise. The surprise is I wasn't invited to your little candle opening. Well, so you just gonna have a candle company opening and you ain't gonna have me up in there.
Well, Sister Odell,
as much as I done done for your career, you gonna sit up in here and have yourself a candle company and you ain't gonna say nothing.
Well, Sister Odell, would you please
explain it to me?
It would be my honor if you would come and join me.
If it had been your honor, I'd have got an invitation by now. You've been told all these 16 million people to listen to Steve every morning. You don't even know these heifers. Sitting up in here and ain't asked me, could I come?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, Sister Odell.
Oh, so we back on the same grind we used to be on. But when I change and try to act real kind to you, this what I get. I get a slap across the mouth.
Wow.
Sitting up in here having your little thing down at the Phipps Plaza, and you don't tell nobody when to come. Where is it?
It's at Phipps Plaza in
And
Atlanta.
You know why I don't know? Because I didn't get the invitation.
The invitation?
Now, whatever it is, I ain't get it. Now, you sitting up in here and I got some little black company on top of the Gucci store.
Yes, ma'am, it's called Merge Co.
Who is Margot anyway? If that ain't that heifer.
It's called Merge Co.
If that better not be that heifer on the Housewives of Atlanta, I know that, because if she's at the candle company and I ain't there, I bet you asked Nene and them to go, didn't you? I bet you asked them heifers to go, and you didn't say a word to Sister Odell, somebody that care about you. Nene and them ain't never cared about you. Ever! I can't get a candle invite or nothing right there. Just honor it. You see how they do me, Carly?
Yes, Sister Odell.
If you'd have had a candle company and everything, don't I get invited? You invite me to all the little Tasha dancing things, and you has me come up whenever she's selling cookies or anything like that. Tommy boy.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ain't you always asking me to come to Jordan games and be down there and watch all that stuff right there, Junior? Ain't I been to the hospital to see your little sick ass?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you have.
Dudes, everything I've just been part of this show, and then the one time you get something. You get some candles at the candles coming out there at the Phillips, because Philip and them had to open up their house and let you in there all on top of the Gucci store. See, you did a tall cotton, now you don't know nobody. Now you all upstairs at Margot place. Margot and them don't even care for you.
I've changed.
You changed. That's what you is. That's what you did, Ever since you married that Mexican man, you've been this way towards me. And I just wanted to come on and say that's what it was, and that's what it is. It look like that's what it's gonna be.
Well, Sister Odell, I certainly hope you join me this Saturday. I really do.
Well, you can certainly quit hoping. Because if you think I'm just finna come down there just to feel so I can appease you, you got the wrong sister up in here.
I think you'll be there, Sister Odell.
I really. How much is your candies?
They're affordable. They're definitely affordable.
Oh, that's good. But what is my discount gonna be?
Well,
I need
I'll
at least 8 of them for not being
sure
invited.
Well taken care of, Sister Odell.
I want 8 of them, and then I'm gonna hurt you back just a little bit. I'm gonna resell them right outside the store. I'm gonna set up a kiosk. I'm gonna get my paper back.
Well, thank you.
And I'm gonna undercut you.
Oh, you're gonna do all of that.
If you give me 8 for $60, I'm gonna be out there in the front selling counter for $32.50. Anyway, I just wanted to come in and say that hurt me a little bit, but it's all right. I'll recover. I guess I'll come down there anyway, though.
Yes, man. I would love to.
Cause it's real nice. I know they smell good, cause you gonna do stuff stylish, cause you's a jazzy little something.
Thank you, Sister
You know,
Odell.
with your little short haircut and flat stomach and stuff. That's pretty amazing to me. Be a woman your age and still have a flat stomach. That's the last. My stomach is flat too, but my breast is on top of them, so it looks like it's not flat.
This is really a lot of information we did
I'm
not
gonna
know
pull them
about
up and
you.
out the way and see how flat it is. I ain't looked in a few years.
Well, I'll see you Saturday, this coming Saturday at Mergeco.
Thank you. Y'all be good now. Y'all be good. Hey, remember, like Steve's always say, talk to God. He'd love to hear from you. And if you don't call him, I don't know who you is. Bye, Shirley. See you Saturday.
Bye, sister.